Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Hubbards. We're celebrating all that is American, and I think today is actually Thanksgiving Day. So, big up to you Americanos with your big early Christmas dinner. And yeah, there's not much else I can say. It's like some sort of celebration at the end of harvest, and it just sounds like Christmas to me. I think they got it a month early by accident. So we're taking around America. Well, we were going to take around American cars, and now it's ended up we're taking around all the muscle cars, the famous muscles from America. And today we're looking at the Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 1978. Yoo-hoo, we're going bandit. Right then. This appears in Gran Turismo 6, Gran Turismo Sport, and Gran Turismo 7. It's a 6.55 8cc displacement with a front engine rear drive. It's naturally aspirated. The engine is Oldsmobile 403 and is capable of a maximum power 219 brake horsepower. Its performance points in Gran Turismo 7 are 410.71, and it's 4.999 meters in length, 1.864 meters wide, and has a height of 1.257 meters. This weighs in at 1,640 kilograms or 3,600 pounds. The Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 78 is a road car produced by Pontiac. It appears in Gran Turismo 6 and Gran Turismo Sport as of part of update 131, released on December the 5th, 2018, and Gran Turismo 7. Comes in 23 colours. With the livery editor, the sky's the limit, I suppose. A leading muscle car of the 1970s, powered by their own special engine. Pontiac is a sporty upper-tier brand in General Motors, and the car which supported the brand in its heyday was an American specialty car called the Firebird. Its rival was the popular pony car of Ford, the Mustang. A large number of variations of the Firebird was produced in order to compete against the famous competitor, making the cars faster and more luxurious. The top model, the Trans Am, was a car enthusiast's dream. The name of the grade model was taken from the popular sports car racing series in 1978 and became more famous than the original Firebird name, the Pontiac Trans Am, with its giant Firebird sticker garnishing the hood, was a popular muscle car that represents the 1970s. Happy Thanksgiving. The final 1978 model of the second generation series was available in a 400Ci and a 403Ci V8. The high compression 6.6 litre engine was a Pontiac only engine and was not available in its brother, the Chevrolet Camaro. Having the same engine as the Camaro wasn't good enough. They wanted to assert the uniqueness of the car by developing a special engine to keep the model different from all the rest. The Firebird Trans Am was a model that represented the pride and policy of Pontiac. The Pontiac Firebird was the famous rival to Ford's Mustang. Its high-performance variant, the Trans Am, changed the course of American sports car history forever. Despite the oil crisis of the 1970s, Pontiac elected to retain the large V8 engine in subsequent designs. This particular model is the second generation Firebird Trans Am, released in 1978. It features a front-mounted 6.6 litre V8 engine. For many, it remains a classic muscle car. You can buy this car in Gran Turismo 7 in used cars for 87,400 credits. And a little trivia, if you need to know. If you buy and equip sports tyres, you can add Goodyear branded tyre lettering, which aren't shown on the stock comfort tyres. There you go. A little something from nothing. Right then, This is the Bandit's car from Smokey and the Bandit. This is the exciting stuff. But it wasn't. It wasn't very fast. And its handling wasn't great. To say that it was always sideways in Smokey and the Bandit, it doesn't like to go sideways. It doesn't like the back end stepping out one bit. I can tell you, it's very hard to control as soon as it's gone. So you have to be very careful with the car and very precise with the way you drive it. You can't throw this one around. And yeah, it surprised me a lot. It felt a little lackluster on pace and speed. It carried good speed through the corners, but took a while to go up the gears, and it wasn't. I mean, the Camaro that we tried on Tuesday, was it? We started off with the best, I think, and have slowly started going down the hill since. It was all right, but after driving the other two, it wasn't as much fun. And it might be one of those that, give it a bit of time with the car, do a few laps, and you'll find its quirk and get around it. But just as a lap straight out the garage, straight onto the track, yeah, not much a buzz about it. It was just so. It was okay. It was disappointing. If anything, the car looks delicious though. I can see why they used it for all the films. I think it's been in Cannonball Run, it's been in Smokey and the Bandit, and other things probably. There was another one as well, but I can't. Smokey and the Bandit is the famous one. Yeah, I expected more. I expected to be astounded. I expected to be amazed. I know the PP points were a lot lower than the other two cars, so going in I knew his performance level should be a little bit lower, but looking at the numerous videos and research I've done into these muscle cars, this was meant to be the monster, but I think they really struggled with their engine to get the horsepower out of it. So maybe just going with they should have just put the Camaro engine in it. But it's a lovely shape, and yeah, it was a shame. I think I just went wide there. It was a shame, really. I didn't enjoy it as much as the other cars. I'd still say give one a go, because look how famous it is, and looking at the replay, I'm buzzing from it. I think, oh yeah, look, Bert's driving around Nordschleife. But as the car goes, it's just over 400 pp. It's not got a lot of grunt. Its handling isn't that nice. You have to be quite smooth with it, but it looks great. I mean, this pretty much rounds off what in my opinion, of the Americans are, is all style, no grunt. It's style over matter, is it? What the saying is, but yeah, it's all look and show there, but nothing to back it up with. But I had fun. I always have fun. It's great. VR is fantastic. I would say go get yourself a PSVR 2. Don't worry about any of these cars, because they're all fun to drive. So that's the Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 1978. It was alright. It's not been the best. I wonder where it is on the table. Handbrake. Barrier. Got to get better at those handbrakes. Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 1978 is 12th in the PP 500 category. It's the slowest car we've taken around. There you go. So my lackluster review on the car is backed up by the pace on the track. But the performance points, that's where it puts it. I mean, in all fairness, it's 2 points a little bit more behind the Renault R5, and that Renault R5 was absolutely a diamond to drive. So it goes to show a slow car can be fun, but the Firebird, not as much fun. and somewhat slower, 6 seconds. Jeez. So, yeah, there you go. Nowhere near the Dodge Charger and nowhere near the Chevy Camaro. I forgot that Charger beat the Camaro, even though it didn't feel as good. So, yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, well, happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share wherever you can. If you need to be notified, please touch the end of the bar there where there's a bell. And that is you touching my bell end. Thank you. If you want to be involved with the Virtual Racers Club, get in our Discord. It's in the About. There's a way to get there. And come and say hello. And tell me how I'm doing in this Car Star feature. That's it. Tooroo. Peace and love. Peace and love.